Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. Right now it's 8:30 Saturday morning here in China. I'm going to take you into the portfolio, share with you what I have. Then I'm going to take you behind the scenes into the spreadsheet and show you how everything's looking like right now and what's on my mind, because I think there's going to be some changes coming. There has been some changes already, and I think there's more coming. So I'm going to share that with you guys and what that is, what I'm thinking about doing, and all that good stuff. So let's dive in, record the screen. 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, this portfolio is in Charles Schwab. Now I'll refresh this for you guys. You can see, like I said, it's 8:30 in the morning here in China, so the post market is open, so it still might be fluctuating a bit. But the Dow was down over 0.25%, Nasdaq up over 0.75%, and the S&P was up about 0.25% as of right now. You see, my portfolio, we're sitting up at about 0.5%, so we're kind of right there in between the Nasdaq and S&P, and you'll see why in just a moment. Right now, this portfolio is at its current all-time highs of $81,558. And actually, right now, I guess my goal is to grow this to $100,000 as fast, and probably start getting aggressive, doing that as fast as possible. Right now, I've got $29 in cash. And if you go down here, let's just view all the positions. It's easier this way. So here's what we have in the portfolio. We've got, for the income portion, because I've been slowly building out into growth, but keeping my income. So for the income portion, we've got XDTE, 1,150 shares. I added 15 shares of this just recently on a down day. So adding to this income position, I've got SGov. This is just where I store some emergency cash. So I've got 150 shares of that. It's generating income each and every month, and it doesn't really do anything. It is kind of flat, and it kind of slowly goes up, which right now it says it's down just a hair because it was the X date, but in a couple of days it'll be green again. We'll see on the back end. Next, I have for income SPYI, 142 shares. So again, this is the S&P 500, just like XDTE is also S&P 500, but they have different options, strategies, because these are both doing cover calls, but the strategies are different. So it's still diversified, even though it's S&P 500. Next, I have SCHX, which is basically the Schwab US large cap ETF. It's like the S&P 500. But it's actually 750 stocks. So it's 750 of the top stocks in the market. But if you stack this with, like, say, in comparison with VOO, everybody knows Vanguard's VOO, the performance is identical. So, yeah, this is just a cheaper price point. So I don't have to buy fractional shares, stuff like that. I can just buy, shares for, 28 bucks. Next, we have Maggie. This one is, again, the cover call ETF on the Magnificent 7. And this is the one that I'm thinking about cutting, actually, and moving this money somewhere else. But Maggie, 132 shares. This does generate over $100 a month in income. But I think I would rather just put this money into XDTE or put it into SCHG for growth, which is the next one. You see, SCHG, I've got 25 shares of that brand new position that I just started recently. And because I'm trying to get some more growth in this portfolio, but keep my income intact, because we need income, to live, obviously, which I live in Asia, as I mentioned, so cheap to live here. But trying to keep my income intact, but also have a growth portion where the portfolio is going to grow. Now, why don't I have single stocks? Well, I don't have much money here yet. I've always said since the beginning, if you have $100,000 or less, you shouldn't have more than 7 stocks. And you can see I've got exactly 6 positions. And all my positions are based on the index. They're all S&P 500, pretty much. And that's just a simple way of doing things instead of trying to listen to, these calls and doing deep research and all of that stuff. The simplest way is just buy the S&P 500. And that's what I'm doing here, with the exception of SCHG, which is more NASDAQ. And this has a heavier growth focus. But it is brand new, so I need some time. I did just get paid yesterday, so I'm going to share that with you guys too here in just a moment. Let's dive into the spreadsheet and see what's really happening here on the back end. I'm going to open it up in my computer. So let me do that real quick. Get ready for you guys. All right, 3, 2, 1, and bam. All right, so here's the spreadsheet. I'll make it bigger for you guys who are visually impaired, like me. I'm also visually impaired. So here on the left are my positions. I just showed you guys. In the middle yellow columns here, there's my share count and the price that I paid. My average share cost is here. That doesn't really matter for you guys, I guess, because it matters what you buy it at, not what I buy it at. I'm just showing you guys this so you can see the performance, how these perform over a certain time frame. So you guys will see the time frame in a minute as well. But if we go over here and see the performance of, oops, too fast. See the performance of these. I'll put them here so we can see the allocation as well on the right. So XDTE, you can see market return is down 3.3%, but on the total return, up 21.42%. So we're doing really well on this one. If we go to the right here, you can see this is 54% of the portfolio. If we go down to the next one, Maggie, minus 12%. This was beat up really bad. Total return only minus 2.5 though. So we're getting to that point where I can get rid of this because I'm not loving it, even though it's going up a lot right now. I'm still not loving it, and I think I want to sell it, possibly sell this, maybe split it 50-50, maybe put 50% of this money from the sale into XDTE and SPYI, and then the other 50% I'm going to put down here into probably SCHG for more growth. So that's what I'm thinking of doing there with that one. SPYI, you can see, is just slightly down on the market return, and total return is 3.34%. So this makes up, 9% of the portfolio. And then we have SGov. Like I said, this is my emergency cash here. It says here we're slightly up on the market, just barely. It's flat. Total return, we're up over 0.75%. This does have a dividend, like 4%. SCHX, you can see up almost 5%, and total returns up over 5%. And then we have SCHG up 1.5%. So you can see it's only 1% of the portfolio, and I want this to be a larger portion, so I'm going to be putting money here aggressively, trying to grow this and this too. So in terms of income, we've got 54, we'll call 64. We got like almost 70% of the portfolio is in income. And then we have just like 10% here in growth. And then we have an extra 20% basically in my safety emergency cash buffer here. This is kind of in case the shit hits the fan and the market was to crash like 25 or 30%, like a big crash, then I would take this money out and use it to get some good deals. That's a large portion of cash, but it pays every month. So 4% return on my money every month for emergency cash is pretty good. I'm happy with that. So that's why I'm just going to leave this alone. So yeah. Anyway, looking at dumping this 7% Maggie and putting some down here. Okay, now you know that. Let's see the dividend log. I forgot to share with you guys a monthly update, so I'll give that to you guys really quick. But you can see XDTE, I've had this all of 2025 and all of 2026 so far. This month, XDTE paid me, or this week, not this month, paid me $180. This pays each and every week. So I have, if you look here at the calendar, we just got paid here. Oh, this is April. We're on May now. Okay, here we go. So now I'm on June. What am I doing? What are you doing, John? Okay, here we go. So I just got paid here on May the 1st. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 payments this month coming in from XDTE. So we still got 4 more to go. So we got a long way to go on this one. $180 so far. Maggie pays on Monday, so we'll get that first thing next week. SPY and SGov pay once a month. And these two are SHX, SCHG pay quarterly. So we're not going to get those until June. So we're going to get 5, 6, 7 more payments, 8 more. And then after that, I don't know, I might sell Maggie. Maggie pays every Monday, but I might sell it. So if we go over here I'll show you guys last month because I didn't share with you guys. If you look January, February, March, April, for April, we got $989 in income, almost $1,000, which is enough to live here in Asia. May, $180 so far. Now, this isn't my only portfolio. I have several others, and I actually might start sharing another one that I just started. Like I just started one for fun, but it's 100% growth focused. But this is a dividend channel, so you guys might not want to see that. I don't know. But anyway, I just now started. It's nothing special. It's really nothing special. But I can share it with you guys if you guys want to see. And if you guys want to follow along on it, I can share it with you guys. So anyway, I think that's going to be it. That's really all I have for you guys today. So, yeah, I've been a little bit busy lately, so I'm sorry. I didn't get up many videos this time. Actually, I started another YouTube channel, and it's about something totally different, but I was busy growing that. I actually monetized it in like a week, but had to put a lot of effort in over there to get that thing going. So now that it's going, I can come back over here and put my time and energy back on this and share more stuff with you guys. So I just had to get that thing rolling over there. But we're good to go now. So I try to get some more videos out for you guys in regards to money and investing and all that stuff. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.